This is a genius plan, and I doubt it will ever come to fruition.
Submit!
Yep, we can just plan it and have the idea in our heads and then never follow through on it.
Exactly. Also, submit! Hold on, let me just look at who just followed. I missed the name. Ma'am. Herja Vodes. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but thank you so much for the follow. You are awesome. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Misha, we got a new follower.
Yay!
Woo! No prob, fam. Hey!
Welcome.
Show the judge where the murder really took place. It took place in Lotta's SUV. Took place here. Sorry, what did you say? You cut out a sec.
I was gonna say, there's no better place to kill a man than in an SUV.
Exactly. Doing great.
Shove
Glad
him
to
in the
hear.
trunk, drive him into the woods.
It's ingenious. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Yeah, you'll be brave if I do it on stream, so get your big boy on these next year. Why next year? No. Recall Lawrence's testimony, if you will. You don't like when I call him Lawrence, do you?
It's both, like, every time I go, that's not his... Yes, technically it is his name. It's just like, that's really funny to me for some reason. Like, I don't know. I don't know why. It's not frustrating. It's like, I think it's funny.
Okay. I'm glad.
I will grant you that. It is funny.
Good.
But not in a way that's worth laughing about.
Okay. I will concede to that. I do regularly call Harry Potter Harold Potter, just because. It's either Harold or Harrison, and I don't think Harrison Potter works.
No, I think Harrison Potter works better for him. Like, I don't think Harold Potter sounds weird.
That's why I keep saying it. Harold Potter. And the prisoner of Azkaban.
You're a wizard, Harold.
Exactly. Have you seen that comic strip of, like, pregnant Lily Potter? And she's like, for the last time, we are not calling him actual proof that I had sex with Lily Potter. And
I have seen that one.
James is like, okay, it's a gender neutral name, but okay, I see how your mind works. Haroldson Potter. There we go. But like, did you see the Tumblr thread with all the responses of like the book titles but with actual sex?
Yeah, but like, proof I actually had sex with Lily Potter and the prisoner of Azkaban.
The entire Order of the Phoenix.
Proof that I actually had sex with Lily Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Ouch.
All right.
But you know what this means.
It does make the Deathly Hallows sound like they're really interesting sex toys, though. Proof I actually had sex with Lily Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Like, all right.
mean, so he has the resurrection. He has the invisibility cloak, so they can do it in a public space, and that's kinky. You have the resurrection stone, which I guess you could get people to watch. I don't know. And then the Elder Wand. You can cast all of the powerful sex magic. It's perfect.
There you go. Amazing.
Mm-hmm. But the Order of the Phoenix one implies that he had sex with Dumbledore.
Remember at the beginning, before we started streaming, and I was like, yeah, we don't really like, we were talking a bit about Harry Potter. I'm like, yeah, but like, I don't really like to talk about it too much. Like, you know, we're all over Harry Potter, and here we are. Here we are.
To be fair, you can blame Becca for this because we watched the first two Harry Potter movies on her Discord.
Yeah, you were saying.
How did this convo start? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I believe we're watching
back
Die
to
Hard
video
next
games.
week. Yeah. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head home, he turns into a bright green dot, and he freaks the fuck out. Then, just as he's starting to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat?
the boat shop.
I also like that, like, this implication that, like, Edgeworth was renting a boat, that Larry was renting a boat in the middle of the night on Christmas Eve. Like, what?
Every night for the past
steal
few
it?
nights.
Did he steal, like, who, does he fill out any paperwork? Did he just steal the fucking boat? What is happening?
Yeah, doesn't that mean that at some point the boat shop owner saw Larry appear on the night of the murder and gave him a boat?
Yeah, like, and if you knew that this man had just, like, returned this boat, why would you shoot your victim then? I just don't, what?
Maybe he was like, maybe he wasn't thinking. Maybe he was like, okay, shit, tonight's the night. I'm gonna fucking kill Hammond. What's that? You want a boat? Yeah, sure, go ahead, whatever.
Yeah, I feel like Larry probably stole it. He probably did not rent this boat, or he just probably was like, all right, boat, gonna take it out in the middle of the night.
Yep. Silly Larry.
That seems logical, but also, like, maybe Hammond secretly wanted to be caught. Maybe not Hammond. Maybe the person that killed Hammond secretly wanted to be caught.
Yeah.
Maybe he was like, ah, yes, a witness. Maybe it's like a cry for help, you know, when you like when murderers intentionally fuck up so that the detective can solve the mystery because they secretly want to be caught.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
I just want Gumshoe to put cuffs on me, man.
Well, good for you.
What happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Nope. Not really. But I think if I
never
start,
is.
no. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. I like this faster remix of the testimony theme.
Mm-hmm.
This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Bro, this doesn't come across as much in this game, but in the live-action movie, they made Robert Hammond just a complete dickbag. He has like a fan that he fans himself with in the middle of court.
Wow. He's in... When does he show up in?
I won't go into that detail because I do, like I said, I want to discuss it when the scene actually happens.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just say he gets more screen time than he does in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Then he got on the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
Miles Edgeworth, I mean, shit! Oh, okay, guilty! Oh man, I'm really tempted, especially since I just saved. Should we do it? Should we throw Miles under the bus?
Sure.
It was Miles Edgeworth.
Nick! How could that be? Wasn't the old man holding the pistol?
Yeah, good thinking. Oops.
That was easy, Nick. What I'm worried about is what you're thinking.
Wow, Maya, you're so smart. You picked up on the fact that it wasn't Edgeworth. Of course it was the murderer who shot the pistol. Oh, okay, it saves it for me. He shot twice. Both Mr. Edgeworth, on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yeah?
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. I think I accidentally missed another red text, but that's okay.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. I know I make fun of, like, the trivial little details they focus on, but this is cool. I dig this. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Nah, it sounds like bullshit to me, man.
Bailiff? Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker. Quickly! Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth? You heard what the defense has said?
Yes.
Well? Why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually.
It's turning me on a little bit. I mean, what?
It is, yes, it is very arousing, but several days ago, I received a letter. Not a love letter from Phoenix, which I get at least twice a week.
I was just about to make that exact joke. We are in sync. Gay minds think alike.
Gay minds think alike.
The letter was signed Robert Hammond.
He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve, which is a strange time for a love confession, but less strange than some of Phoenix's. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
I got confused because it said midnight on Christmas Eve, so I turned up on, like, midnight the 24th. And no one came. And it was really embarrassing. So I had to come back again the next night.
Something important?
I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Because there were a lot of inappropriate pictures in the envelope alongside of the requested meeting.
This is a PG game. Can't discuss it. Can't do it. Not today. The stars are not in position for this dick pic. Like he said, stars. Can't do it.
No, can't do it.
Not today. God, there's a fucking El Dorado, like, shitposting group that I'm in. But because it's El Dorado, they also do, like, Prince of Egypt and Spirit shitposting because there aren't dedicated shitposting groups for that. Are you in it?
I'm not, but I've seen people share things from it.
It's so good. My favorite Prince of Egypt meme, which makes me want to watch the movie now, is King Ramses, I diagnose you with Letma. What's Letma? Let my people go!
Let people go!
That one.
Love it. I'll be the bailiff. Your Honor, sir!
Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared! He isn't at the boat shop either!
What?
What should I do?
Find him, quickly! We can't allow him to get away.
Well, that immediately throws all suspicion off of Miles.
Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances.
I think you can very clearly declare not guilty because there is sufficient doubt on the involvement of Miles Edgeworth.
I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed.
Which I'm pretty sure is the day that the next stream will be.
Yeah, date-wise.
Yeah.
I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness.
Because it'll be the 28th next week. So yeah, sweet. Oh wait, no, because the...
Am I understood?
No, because the investigation takes place on the day after the trial, like on the same day as the trial.
Yeah, so it would be... yeah.
It'll still be the 27th. Well, it'll be the 27th for you.
Yeah, it'll work for me.
Yeah, so it works.
One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is.
You want him, you say,
That's
Judge.
flirty. That's...
And I don't mean in a witness way.
I mean, I want him. The way his snot bubble makes the same sound as my gavel. We're meant to be!
It's destiny.
It's density.
Very well. Court is adjourned.
Yeah, December 27th. That trial was 3.5 hours long.
It was so long. Yay, Nick, you did it!
Yeah. I was pretty smashed for most of that, Maya, I'm not gonna lie. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else.
Yeah, I might have turned to alcoholism because of that.
Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. What is this, a fucking video game?
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Especially in case 2, when it was actually literally both of us on trial instead of our clients. Do you remember that, Maya?
Yep, I'm sure she does.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Huh?
Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. No. I'm sorry. I'm physically incapable of relaxing. Anytime I relaxed as a child, Von Karma would beat me with his whip.
And then he would give it to Franny and she would do the same thing. After a while, I started to like it.
But I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right.
You want to know the worst thing Von Karma did to me as a kid? Whenever I misbehaved, he would take me out in public, and he would hold my hand.
That's just child abuse.
It is. He should be arrested.
There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now.
I really don't like how this theme oscillates between quiet and loud. I mean, I get it. It hurts my ears.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Is it that you're in love with me, Edgeworth?
No. There's so little time left. I
No.
can't tell you I love you until I solve this important issue.
We can't be together until I fix my baggage!
Will you wait for me, Phoenix? I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, to finally let you know how I feel, but now's not the time. I have too much to deal with first, before I could presume to be so selfish as to tell you the truth. But... I can't make up my mind.
I guess you'll have to wait until day 3! What is this about, Edgeworth?
It's... a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder.
How do you say ellipses in red text?
A memory of a murder. You just give it a pause. Dramatic pause.
Fair.
Alright, no more of that for me.
Okay. That was probably the best one you've done so far.
Thank you. I should be on vocal rest, but I'll read red text for you.
I appreciate it. Like,
Alright, I think that's a
genuinely.
good stopping point for today because it is 9 o'clock my time and I haven't had dinner yet.
That is fair. There we go. Tis the title's clean. Okay. Sweet, and we'll begin Investigation 3 next week.
Heck yeah, so excited.
Me too. And thank you again for coming, Misha. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. As always, it was a lot of fun.
Despite all the cursed nonsense.
Despite, maybe even because of the cursed nonsense. I wouldn't get this level of cursed nonsense playing on my own.
It is true, you wouldn't. Aw, thanks for the hearts, Becca.
Aw, thank you.
Alright, I will post these screenshots to the Facebook Twitters later.
Yeah.
Sweet. And there's our babies.
Babies!
Literal
Where's my
infants.
baby?
He's
My
right
cat
there.
disappeared.
Oh.
I meant my cat. I'm sorry.
Does the black Tailmon evolution for your Impmon represent Misty?
Yes, obviously.
Good.
My gray cat is represented by a black cat.
Would you name your Impmon Misty? Mine's called Akira.
Probably. I could see myself naming her Misty.
Hells yeah. Anyway, with that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hit those subscribe and follow buttons if you want to see more content like this. Consider pledging to my Patreon in the description down below. But as always, your viewership is the best way to support me. I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to fuck that like button! Bye!